Your dog looks at you every single day with those eyes. That deep, unblinking stare that feels like it means something. And most owners look back and think, yeah, my dog loves me, we're good. But here's what nobody tells you. There are things your dog has been waiting for you to understand since the very first day they came home with you. Small, specific things that speak directly to the part of their brain that decides, is this person truly my person? And most owners, even the ones who would do anything for their dog, accidentally skip all of them. These 7 habits take almost no time. But once you start, something shifts. Your dog won't just be happy to see you, they'll choose you, again and again, in ways you'll feel in your chest. Let's start with the one that changes everything else. 1. Say their name like it's the best word you know. Think about how you say your dog's name throughout the day. Be honest. How many times do you say it when something's wrong? When they're chewing the furniture? When you need them to stop? Here's what most people miss. For many dogs, hearing their own name has quietly become a warning signal, not a connection, a correction. Your dog starts to hesitate the moment they hear it, not because they're bad, because their brain has learned to brace for what comes next. Research in canine behavior shows that dogs don't process words, they process feeling. Whatever feeling has been paired with their name the most is the one they carry into every interaction. Every morning, say your dog's name softly, not to ask anything, not to redirect, just to say it. Warm, gentle, nothing attached. Watch their tail. Watch how their whole body softens. That one shift will change the way they respond to you for the rest of their life. 2. Sit on the floor with them, just once a day. Most owners interact with their dogs from above, leaning down to pet them, calling them over while standing, reaching across from the couch. Think about what your dog experiences every single day. Always looking up. Their nervous system registers that size difference, even when there's nothing but love in the room. Now imagine what happens when you come down to their level. When you sit on the floor and just exist in their space, something shifts. You're not the tall human who gives commands. You're just there, with them. Dogs whose owners do this regularly show something researchers call proximity seeking without prompting. They come closer on their own, not because of a treat, because you feel safe. Try it today. Sit on the floor. Don't call them over. Just sit. What happens next will tell you everything about where your relationship stands. 3. Let them sniff. Even when you're in a hurry, you're on a walk, 12 minutes before you need to be somewhere, and your dog stops, again, to sniff a patch of grass that looks exactly like the last one. Most owners pull the leash. Come on, let's go. Here's what most people miss. You just took away the most important part of your dog's day. Imagine this. What looks to you like ordinary ground, your dog reads like an entire story. Who was here, when, what they were feeling. The world leaves messages everywhere, and your dog is the only one who can read them. Research shows that sniffing actively lowers stress hormones. A slow, sniff-filled walk does more for your dog's nervous system than running twice the distance. Give them 2 extra minutes at every stop. What feels like wasted time to you is your dog's version of finally being heard. 4. Learn the language of their tail. Every dog owner believes a wagging tail means a happy dog. Here's what most people miss. That's not always true. Think about this. Research shows the direction of a wag carries completely different meanings. A tail wagging toward the right signals happiness and comfort. A tail wagging toward the left signals stress or uncertainty. The tail is still moving, but the message is entirely different. There's more. A high, stiff wag signals overstimulation. The wag that means real contentment is low, loose, and slow. the whole back half of the body moving with it. Your dog has been talking to you in this language every single day. Once you learn to read it, you'll catch the moments they need you before they ever have to ask. And if this is already shifting how you see your dog, hit like and subscribe. That's how we reach more owners who want to love their dogs the right way. 5. Give them a job, even a small one. Here's something most owners never think about. Dogs were not built for the life most of them live. Lying on the couch, waiting for the door to open, watching the world through a window. Imagine this. Every single dog alive today carries a deep drive to contribute, to feel useful. Dogs weren't domesticated as pets. They were partners. That drive didn't disappear when we moved them inside. It just has nowhere to go. Research shows that dogs given regular tasks show significantly lower anxiety and fewer destructive behaviors than dogs with no role in the household. The task doesn't need to be complicated. Teach them to carry something on walks. Have them find a hidden toy before dinner. Give them the job of fetching a specific person when you call a name. Watch the way they look at you. After that look is a dog who finally feels like they belong. 6. End every hard moment with gentleness. There will be days your dog frustrates you. They'll chew what they shouldn't, bark until your patience breaks. You'll correct them. That's part of responsible ownership. But here's what most people miss. Dogs have a powerful emotional memory, not for exact words or events, but for how they felt in your presence during that moment. Think about this. If every correction ends in cold silence, that residue builds, slowly, quietly, until your dog hesitates before coming to you, until they're never sure if the door is open or closed. After every correction, give your dog a soft word, a calm touch. Let them know the moment is over, not to erase accountability, just to close the loop, to say, we're still okay. Dogs who receive this seek comfort during fear and stay close during uncertainty, because they've learned the one thing every dog deserves to know. Even when things go hard, this person is still safe. 7. Stay with them in the quiet moments. There is one thing your dog will never be able to say in words, and it might be the most important thing they would ever say if they could. They don't need more from you, they need more of you. The moments that shape your dog's deepest sense of safety aren't the big ones, not the long hike, not the birthday treat. What they carry deepest is something quieter than all of that. It's you, on the couch, not somewhere else in your mind, just there. It's the slow morning when they've pressed themselves against your legs. It's reaching over in the car and resting your hand on their back for no reason. Imagine this. Those moments feel ordinary to you. To your dog, they are the whole world. Dogs don't think about yesterday. They don't plan for next week. They live entirely inside the feeling of right now. And right now, you are not just part of their world. You are all of it. Every study in canine attachment arrives at the same place. Dogs don't love us because we feed or shelter them. They love us because somewhere in the long story of how our species found each other, something remarkable happened. They chose us, not because they had to, because something in them recognized something in us and decided to stay. Every gentle word, every minute on the floor, every extra stop on the walk, every soft touch after a hard moment, that's not just good ownership. That's you honoring a choice your dog makes every single day. The choice to love you with everything they have. And there is nothing in this world quite like that.